Hi, everyone. I'm Steve here again with Rob Greenwood. Rob is our personal training director in Sparks, Nevada at Fitness for 10. How you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
Good. All right, so let's talk about training partners and how to get help. Maybe we'll get in as we get into this personal trainers when they're valuable. How to use a personal trainer. Do you get one session, which you can, or two sessions, or three, or maybe you get 3 months and you buy a package like that, or maybe you have a friend that you want to be a training partner. But first of all, let's talk about what makes a good training partner. My opinion, I think it's important to be kind of in the same fitness level. It's easier to work out with the training partner when you're in a similar fitness level, similar strength, similar everything. So for you, and you probably have people spotting you and stuff, but for you, what makes a good? We'll start with training partner.
For me, it's I don't need somebody at the same caliber or beginner, intermediate, or advanced as me. Everyone's a little different, but for me, it really matters on your intensity matching mine. I could be a million times stronger or weaker than you. What gets me fired up to train harder and want to help somebody out is that they're training just as hard as me or maybe a little bit harder. And we could go back and forth with loading the weights on or off, and we're all going to stay around the same sets, the same rep range. So, I mean, the strong man, who's stronger, who's not, doesn't matter to me. I want to just make sure you're coming in, you're ready to work, you're not texting on your phone, and you're kind of focused in what we're doing. And, in my set, kind of pushing me as well as I'm in your set pushing you.
Okay, so that your big thing is motivation. And now, I think that's the first and foremost, or the biggest benefit of a personal training partner, because it's like, okay, I don't want to let my partner down. I'm supposed to be there at 10:30. Now it's in your schedule and it's in your routine, and you have to show up. You have to show up for your training partner. And hey, Rob, I don't really feel like going today. Yeah, come on, let's go. That's how it works. You hold each other accountable. Now, you can also um, get that with a personal trainer because it's in your schedule and you're paying for it and you don't want to waste that. So, Rob, talk about some of the factors of maybe when someone should get a personal trainer or when they don't and maybe they should and maybe they're waiting and they shouldn't wait. So talk to us a little bit about that.
All right. Yeah. For the two things that hit right away is two reasons why. Having a goal. I like somebody to come in when they're trying to work with me and have a goal. That way I can deliver something. I don't want to just teach somebody ways I like to work out or want to think how they like to work out. So first and foremost, have a goal. That's a great reason to get with a trainer, especially if you don't know how to get there or you just need to be pushed there. Number two is maybe they don't know how to work out at all. We could, show them the ropes, help build them a goal at the same time because I think that's super important. But back to it, maybe they just not familiar with the gym or need to be showed a couple things before they get started into what they're looking for.
Yeah, and here's another huge benefit of a personal trainer because you guys hear me talking about this all the time, how everyone's different. You got to try things for yourself. You've got another person analyzing your workouts and your diet and everything you're doing. And you've got another person that's helping you figure it out. Okay, here's what's happened the first month. Let's modify your macros a little bit. Let's bump up your protein. Let's build in a little more recovery time. Let's bump up your calories. Let's lower your calories. What happened? They're checking your body with skin fold calipers and checking your weight and your measurements. And they're analyzing the progress of your workout program. That helps to have two people analyzing it as opposed to just yourself because you get fresh ideas. And I'm sure you do that with your clients, right?
100%. And I still have somebody track and do mine. As long as I've been doing this, I know how important it is to have that person doing it too. Because a lot of times I'll be like, oh, I don't want to do squats today, and I'll forget them. Somebody keeps me accountable and keeps me on the right program.
Yeah, and it's you've got another set of eyes on the workout program. You've got another brain analyzing what's happening and making suggestions. So that works with a personal with the personal trainers or your coach, but it also works with your personal training partners or your training partners. So it's really interesting. It's really a benefit, and sometimes you can rotate or have multiple partners. That's kind of rare, but um, you start to build that relationship with your training partner, and it's a pretty cool thing. And I always recommend for people to try it because you always see people in the gym, I do, who have training partners. They come in for lunch and they work out together. You see that. Now, most people work out by themselves, I would say, in the gym. Don't you think so?
Yeah, I could see that a lot more.
But those people that do have a training partner, they're getting a value there that you can't really get when you're training by yourself. I like to train by myself because I'm older and I don't want anybody pushing me and making me do one more rep when I don't want to do one more rep. So I intentionally, I mean, I'll go train with my wife, but we do different things and I get to torture her. But I like to train by myself because I'm so in tune with my body. I don't want someone telling me do two more reps when I intentionally stopped where I stopped because I'm trying to keep my intensity level exactly where it is. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I could have done four more reps, but I left four reps in the tank on purpose. So that's why I don't use training partners. So it goes both ways. There's pros and there's cons. So, Rob, appreciate your input. Thanks for being with us. And I will see you at the Christmas party.
Yep, definitely.
All right. Thanks, Rob.
All right, I'll see you.